Hey guys, it is Steph again today, and today I decided was a good day to tell you all something. Since I posted my rainbow reads earlier, figured this is probably the best time, as it ever is gonna be. So, I would like to first start off with the fact that I myself have published a little story on Wattpad. It is called I Think I'm in Love with My Best Friend. And I did put it up for a Wattie Award, so if you please read it. I will leave a link to it in the description. Please read it and vote on every part of it so that I could possibly win a Wattie. It would mean the most to me. So first off, the story is a real account of a situation I went through in my life back when I was about 15 or 16, right before I met my husband. Well, actually, I didn't really meet my husband because my husband's been in my life since I was about 7, but before we actually got together. Now, I did add a little bit of fiction into it as well, which is the cancer aspect of it, but I felt like that story was very heart-wrenching, and I did have a similar situation happen to a friend of mine, so I decided to incorporate my story and her story all in one. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It is about a girl being friends with a girl and falling in love with her and not telling her, not coming out until way late in life. Well, way late in life would be like in the 30s, but she was in 10th grade before she felt the need to come out to her friend that she was bisexual, and they've been friends since the 7th grade. And they spent every minute together. One thing led to the next. They went to a back to school bash for a very popular kid in the school, and then they had a conversation in a hot tub. One thing led to the next, and the main character came out as bisexual and let the other character know that she is in fact bisexual. So I guess you could consider this my coming out video. Most of my friends and my family that are close to me know or have suspected that I am bisexual. I have been so since I was about 14. I had my first girlfriend when I was 15, which only lasted for about 6 or 7 months, which is based on the story. And then I met my husband, and I'm still very attracted to women, and I still consider myself bisexual, but I did choose to marry a man, because that is who I fell in love with, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so for all of you that didn't know or maybe didn't suspect, or this is going to blow your mind, I am bisexual. I don't know how many people I've actually told in my life. I have only, if I really think about it, I've only really ever came out to about 10 people total, but everyone else kind of heard about it through the grapevine or suspected it from my little rendezvous with a friend of mine for about 6 or 7 months. And we didn't really announce it to anybody that we were together. We just kind of hung out basically like we always would as friends, but when we were alone, we were a couple. We kissed and hugged and spent nights together and things like that. We never got to the sexual side of it all. My husband was my first, and has been, you know, my only. So, yeah. But I did have a relationship with a girl back when I was about 15 until I was, till I met my husband. And then I actually broke it off because I was with another guy as well. She was okay with kind of like this open relationship, and I just kind of hid it from the guy I was with because at the time I wasn't really interested in this guy, but he was also kind of like my cover-up, which I regret hurting him like that. But at that time I was just so in the closet, and I didn't really come out to anybody yet. So yeah. This is the first time I've ever publicly done it, like by a video. I did actually post on National Pride Day, or like the day that it became, you know, legal to be whatever you want to be, marry who you want. I did post it on my Facebook that I was bisexual. I kind of just came out and said it and was like, there you go. And nobody really said anything about it because I feel like everybody kind of knew already, from one platform or another. But yeah, so there it is. Never thought I'd make this video, but I figured since it's Pride Month and I've been watching a lot of really good LGBT shows. Like I watched this one on Netflix called something Love Strange or something like that. It was really good. I really liked it. But yeah, so that's pretty much my video for the day. Please, 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 please go and read my book. I think I'm in love with, or it's not really a book, it's like a short story. I think I'm in love with my best friend. Hopefully you guys like it. Please read it and like it, like every part of it, so that I could even be in the running to get a Wadi. It would make me super, super happy. Plus it'll give you a little bit more in depth of how we met, how we became friends, how we became lovers, and then it'll kind of switch to, you know, we just kind of broke up, and that you'll see a part of my story where the breakup was public, where she screamed something specifically to me in the hallway, and that is how my girlfriend at the time did break up with me. And then that was pretty much the end of that, the end of our friendship, the end of our everything. But then the story will jump to my friend's story where she was actually in love with a girl that had cancer, and then you'll see the story kind of develop from that. So I kind of clashed two stories together. I have a really, really good friend of mine that is gay, and her first girlfriend actually had cancer, and when she told her that she loved her and everything like that, the girl kind of freaked out and stopped talking to her for a while, and the reason was because she had cancer. But you'll see this, you'll see it in the story if you read it. Please read it. It's not very good, probably. It's my first story. Please be kind. Please let me know if there's any grammatical errors or if there's anything that you think I should change, because I'm always looking for constructive criticism and feedback from all of you wonderful people. So on that note, this video was longer than I expected it to be, and long story short, I'm bisexual, and if you have a problem with that, I'm sorry, but I love who I love, and yes, I am married to a man, but my husband also realizes and knows that I am bisexual, and I do find women attractive. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching. I'm sorry if this was like way random and you weren't expecting to hear this from me, but that is the truth, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.